Howdy doody, folks. Oh, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all have no idea how crazy today was. When I say crazy, I mean DCD Collects as a company, specifically Doug, Trevor, and Happy Wednesday, Kevin P. West, artist extraordinaire, somebody whose art I fondled all day long. So if you had that weird tingle, Mr. West, it's because I was fondling your art all day. We conceptually have put together not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, but 6.5 breaks. What's going on, Craig? Yes, today has been nonstop busy. I have sanctioned spoilers. I have been told there are things I can show. I was told that I can show one or two examples of most of the breaks that we're working on. Which means to me, I'm going to show you 4, 5, or 6. In actuality, I don't listen. What's going on, Hellbolt? Hellbolt was rocking some Madden earlier today. If y'all missed it, he was rocking some Madden. I got my eye on you, Hellbolt. I love you, man. Also, I was impromptu on screen for he'll show it all by the end of the night. Yeah, it depends on how much I drink. I was impromptu on the Above the Bar podcast with Doug, hosted by our big friend Sean Murph. So that was an impromptu, like 25 minutes ago I was on. Doug is here. Doug is in Santa Barbara. Doug is one room away from me. So if I do get out of control with spoilers, Doug can physically remove me from the camera if need be. So, in addition to some sanctioned spoilers, if you go to dcdcollects.com right now, you will see that we've not only got a brand new case of the presidential for Neo, yeah. Oh yeah, and by the way, that's half done. Not only will you see that we got another case from Super Breaks of the presidential, we were only able to get one case. What's going on, Paul Maitland? Just talking about you, Paul. But there is also, and speaking of Paul, a brand new product that is on pre-sale today. Art from the Heart, featuring our dear friend, artist extraordinaire, Paul Maitland from Paul Maitland Art. That is live for pre-sale. It will be opened starting next week, Wednesday. So that has become available. Now, some people were watching Paul while he did most of this break, and I can tell you what you saw on screen only pales into comparison of what was actually done. Paul, thank you. I did take my 2 gifts. The one that I cannot show on air from the boys, I have that one. DCD Collects declined to pick up the option on that card. It is now in my private collection. It is one that I cannot show on camera, but may carry around with me on occasion when I am going to see people to have them ask me to see it, and I will show it to them. The other one I will show you right now. And if you were wondering how amazing and how outside the box and how wonderfully nostalgic this art from the heart is going to be, let me say this should give you an indication. Yes. Thank you, Paul. Now, two of these were made. Two Dobbies and his love sock were made. One of them is in my PC, which is this one right here, and the other one is going to be in the product. So, thank you. I love it. Let's just get started. Yeah. All right, so every single box is gonna have a little something something in there. And maybe, just maybe, you will be getting a sweet Valentine from DC, Trevor, Doug, or all three. I mean, let's talk about love. That is love. Let's talk about self-love. I mean, in a roundabout way, that is self-love. Special suckers? No. Even though we're in California, we have to keep it legal. Some of these are so great. I don't want to show them. Lana. 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 Lana! Danger zone. Oh, one of our personal favorites, or at least one of my personal favorites. I love it. So, needless to say, this is going to be a lot of fun. It is available live right now for pre-sale. As you can see, I have them loose in my hand, so obviously they're not in the box. It was in his contract as a must, right? So yeah, this I'm not gonna show you. Oh, by the way, I will say, here's the other one. I was not lying. Dobby and the sock is in there. What's going on, Dangle? I don't know. If you're following DCD Collects on Twitch, you should have it. Oh, Paul Maitland delivered. Paul Maitland delivered an absolutely spectacular Valentine's Day load in our mailbox. It is absolutely exquisite. It is shockingly colorful. And with the sugar we added to it, it's going to be sweet. That would be true, Craig, if we didn't ship internationally. that's that's the issue. Oh no, Paul, you definitely flexed. Oh yeah. Yep. So this is just one of the 6.5 that we worked on today. This is the one I'm really not supposed to show you guys a lot of. It's all right, Dangle. I still love you, man. Salute. Oh, by the way, I was doing some voiceover stuff, which causes me to have to change the settings on my microphone. How is the sound right now compared to normal? I did try to get it back to the previous settings. Sound is good? Okay, thank you. All right, let's talk about Rogue One, everyone. Let's talk about Andor. Let's talk about two of the arguably best done pieces of content from the Star Wars universe. So, thank you, Dangle. Thank you. Dangle's like, I got super low standards, bro. I love you, man. You sound great. So some of you know the Rouge, the Rouge one, the Rouge. I am a huge Rogue One fan. I think Andor was done really well as well. And we actually found the ability. Now, this one is not, I have to disclaimer this one. This product is not 100% done. This is the half I was talking about. But I am so excited about this product. This is going to be listen, I'm going to right off the get. I'm going to tell you, this is going to be a big boy product. This is going to be a hefty hitter. I will show you why this is going to be hefty. As of right now, everything I'm going to show you is going to be in the break. This break is at least a month away. We are still acquiring a couple of extra pieces for this break. So keep in mind, again, I will say it one more time. This is a break in progress. It is only half done. It is at minimum 1 month away. And some of the items I show you may not end up in the final product. We have done this before when we were talking about From the Vault, and I'm going to give that disclaimer again. With that said, oh, that's right, I turned that off. Hold on. I actually have my screen open for focus. There we go. What's going on, Chef? Oh, Chef, you just missed it. I said this is a break we're working on. This is a break that will not be out for at least a month. And some of the items I show you may not end up in the final break, but this is going to be a Rogue One Andor. This is the one I was specifically told not to show very many of. I would like to point out, yes, Alan Tudyk. Uh-huh. Yes. Jyn Erso, out of 11, is going to be in this. Oh, yes. We have a Mads Mikkelsen autograph out of 23 in this. We have some Kevin P. West stuff all up in this. Another Tudyk. Yes. Ben is also in this. There are 2 Ben Mendelsohns in here. She is not cheap, is the exact correct statement. Yeah, neither is an out of 3 Ian McDermott. Again, not cheap, out of 3. There's the other Ben, out of 10. No, I'm not going to show you that one. I'm not going to show you that one either. Oh goodness, check this out. A 1/1 Forrest Whitaker certified autograph. I'm going to repeat that. It's the only one in existence. Yes, this is in the break. Yes, a 1/1 Forrest Whitaker from Chad's personal collection. Again, a 1/1 Forrest Whitaker. There is no price on it because we have the only one. Yes. So needless to say, this break is not for the faint of heart. And it's not going to be a cheap break either. But I think you see where we're going with this one. Now, the good stuff. K2SO looking gorgeous. Kevin P. West. It's a trap. Now, we know Akbar technically was not in either of the films, but Lee actually made this for a particular reason to match his signature. So we're going to let it slide. Again, this is the one I'm not supposed to show a lot of, because it's a work in progress. Are you kidding me? Seriously? Give me shelter. The Brent! Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin P. West. Hello, Death Trooper. Or Dark Trooper, depends. Yeah, buddy. Little sketch cool action. Death Trooper. I get Death and Dark confused. Dark are the robots. Death are the non-robots. Is that? I get them crisscrossed. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yeah. I'm not going to show you the hits. I am not showing the hits of this one. I am going to save those for a later reveal. I'm not going to show them. I wouldn't want anybody to see them, so I'm not going to show them. Yeah, it is. Listen, it quite possibly, and I'm not exaggerating. It quite possibly could be the most expensive break that we've done. There are multiple $200 to $300 autographs in there. There are a few $500 to $600 autographs in there, and we believe the one of one Forrest Whitaker could be anywhere between $750 to $1,000. There's not many comps on that particular type of card. It's not going to be a cheap break. We are adding additional items on top of the art and the autographs. This will be a epic mystery box. There's going to be a lot of things added. We're looking at a couple of different card sets that we could either break up or just put packs in there as well. We're going to be acquiring a couple additional autographs to go with the art to break it up a little bit. So it is, I am not shying away from the fact it is not going to be a cheap break, but it is probably got the most value as far as total value of the cards put in is in the thousands. Now, thankfully, we are able to still make it somewhat relevant and easy to get a hold of because, yes, that is from the Dreyer collection. That is the collection that Doug and his father Chad put together. So we were able to get those in 2018 before a lot of those stars became as big as they are. So we are obviously keeping that in mind when we are evaluating the cost of the box. So rest assured we are going to get the best value we can. But as you can see, that is a monster box to put it together and one that we will never be able to put together again, period. It's not going to be possible. We do not have access to any of those cards again. Obviously, the 101 can't get that again. So this will be really the last one that we can put together that is going to be an absolute hammer drop. And that's kind of why we're putting everything into it, is because it's the last time we can do something of that magnitude. We can do something similar into the future. Unfortunately, we'll have to buy the autographs on the secondary market, which obviously increases the price. But this one we're gonna end out with a bang. Months out, Derek. At least a month. At minimum a month. At minimum a month. So that is number 2 that we worked on. Let's take a look at number 3. Y'all don't know about this one. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. Who knows? Not y'all. Y'all don't know. Hey now. What do we have here? Bing! Yes, we hooked up with Bing. And there's a theme to what you see. Let me know if you figure it out. Ah, Brent, you the man, man. Yeah, so needless to say, Aston Martin, we've got something coming. Boats, and yeah, that's right. See if I can find my favorite one. There it is. Oh, that may get bountied. I'm going to warn you. That may get bountied. That was number 3 we were working on. This is number 4. This one is a little bit, this could be just a couple of weeks at most. This one could be coming out earlier. I just don't know if I want to show you. How about a book? People with big brains and glasses wear books. People with big brains that wear glasses also love original art to hang with their books. Myths and legends. Let's peek some more. Not every piece of art will come with a book. Not every book will match the same mythology, but all of the books are a good read. Hey, y'all remember this? Oh, no. Ladies and gentlemen, an absolute legend in the art community. A man who can do it all. He can paint, he can draw, he can take your prized Prism rookie and turn it into a one-of-a-kind piece of art. Somebody that I have been following for the last few years. And honestly, an all-around really nice guy. For those who are in Twitch, just joining us via YouTube, the one, the only Card Killer is in the house. What is going up, KK? How are you doing, man? Good to see you and glad you stopped by. For those who are not familiar with Card Killer, you need to be. Absolute premier in the card art community, and honestly, as an artist in and of itself, amazing stuff. The Card Killer is somebody that I've actually worked with in the past. I've done a little bit of voice work for. He was very generous and kind in making an amazing special 00 edition of his black Darth Mantle. Oh man, it is good. I am great if you are great, man. So that is awesome. As some of you have seen in the background of some of the items that I have just been showing, DCD Collects by way of Chad, or excuse me, by way of Doug. So yeah, we were talking about Chad. Have purchased an additional 5 more of the limited Ultimate Chase. Now, if you're not familiar with this, is something that in the very beginning I was talking all about. And I do know a gaggle of you did buy them because I've seen them on your Instagram account. You've tagged everybody in them. So as a bit of a background, Card Killer painted this amazing piece, brought it to the National. That is the Darth Mantle, and it was a hit. People were crowding around this piece of art, and he has made card copies of it in limited fashion with a bunch of one-of-ones, one of which nobody knows what it is. I don't even know what it is. It is a mystery. There's a killer fractor in there, which is your gold style killer fractor, single one of one. And Doug said, I gotta grab 5 of these because the Card Killer has announced those who purchase these boxes will be entered to win the original piece of art itself. And if there's one thing that Doug and the rest of the guys at DCD Collects love, it's original art.
Original art. If we're going to get original art, if we have a chance for it, I'm in.
So as you can hear, Doug is in the building. I got him. You want to be
Hey.
There he is. For those who haven't seen him, there he is. There's the man. There he is. So he has asked me, he said, boy, I wish I had somebody that could break these open.
Yeah, I don't have the expertise. My fingers are sensitive. And so I thought if I only had someone professional who could do this for me, I would do it. So here they are, DC. Let's see what we get, man. I'm hoping for something good. Give me some magic.
Yeah, so I am going to try to use the old DC magic, as our great friend Mondo says, the Quan, and we're going to rip these open for the first time. They are sealed, as you can see. We have not gone through them, and we are going to rip these open. Card Killer, I am glad that you are able to see this as well, because this is going to be great. I'm stoked. I brought mine for good luck, so that's why that is there.
DC and his 10 assistants.
Yeah, that's right.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, here we
The
go.
ultimate chase.
The ultimate chase. Let's see if we can get this. Here we go. All out of 50 right off the bat. Right off the bat.
Kitty.
Silver out of 50, 45.
45. Look at
Out
that
of
beauty.
50. That just shines.
Like the top of the Chrysler building.
Dig it. Ooh, upside down. There we go.
I can dig it.
Hey, you want to take a look at it while I open the other ones?
I do. Hey, everybody reaching out in chat. Sorry I'm a little late. I was doing another podcast, was talking good things with our dear friend Murph from Above the Bar podcast. Give him a follow and a like and all that good stuff. Having a good time, but I wanted to come in here. I knew these were going to be opened and wanted to see how they go. Let's roll.
Yeah, right off the bat. I gotta get a new blade, man. Right off the bat, hitting silver right away.
Silver.
Gotta get my industrial opener out.
How many total boxes were made?
How many boxes total did you make, Card Killer?
You got to see all the new art. DC, did you show art while I was disposed?
Just the sanctioned amount.
All right.
No more than what we
All right.
discussed.
What were the favorite things from people that they saw? Sneaky.
I can tell you, I may have shown some Rogue One. I did tell them that everything may not be in there at the end.
All right.
But that was gangbusters.
Dun, dun, dun.
Booyah!
Look at that.
There we go. That is going to be your base copy. That is going to be basically exactly what the original looks like.
I like it. I can form the rainbow.
That is true. Go rainbow collecting.
Why?
The Mads Mikkelsen and the Jin Urso were a oh wow.
Yeah.
Can't believe that's in there. There was this Kevin P. West character that was knocking some of the Kevin P. West art that was in there.
Yeah, you know. He's kind of a problem, that guy.
Yeah, he can be. Well, I mean, a lot of artists are difficult.
Yeah, that's true.
There was 199 total boxes.
199. So there were 50 silver, 25 red, 10 black. Okay. All right. Bum,
He's like, yeah. Scrub.
Is he the one that did the art that didn't write it on the back or spelled the word wrong and everything?
I don't know if that was it.
Somebody.
I think he put the Rouge one.
Yeah,
Was that you?
Instead of Rogue One.
Oh, boom! Right there.
Look at that, another one. I don't get the fancy card on the inside though.
I know, that's a bit shocking. That's why I was a bit shocked when I opened that one.
Shocking.
Okay, might as well. There we go.
Yeah, look at that. Trade bait.
Trade bait. I mean, except for the silver.
Yeah, well, I mean, multiples of the original.
Gotta keep the goods.
Yeah, we got to do a spelling lesson for some of our guys. Rouge One.
He actually he put it right in the chest like the Rouge.
Yeah. Rouge One. Yep. Former English teacher here. I noticed that one right away. All right, come on. Let's see.
This
a
is
red or a black.
This is box 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5.
Oh, 40 out of 50.
Ooh, look at that. I got 2 silver.
Now we're doubling up the silver.
Might cause a mystery.
2 silvers are now out of circulation. Kevin's like, I'm pretty sure it wasn't me.
It wasn't me. All right, Shaggy.
I do know. I think, who was it? Sketch School didn't sign one of them.
Was that Sketch School? Maybe it was Sketch School that did it wrong then.
Sketch School?
Because I think it was the unsigned one. There were 4 spelled wrong and 1. Yeah. Nifty.
There we go.
All right, I'm hoping for a red or a black. Come on.
All right. Last opportunity at one of those big chases.
Let's make it happen. I'm burning this joint down.
I mean, it's your joint. You can burn it if you want.
That's true. I don't want to do that.
I mean, it's California. You can burn.
It's too much paperwork.
All right, man. We feel something.
Let's hoping. I'm feeling, man. I'm hoping. Dun dun dun. I like the sticker on there. Pretty banging.
I dig that too.
All right.
All right. Survey says. Base. So
ace of base. That's me, man.
3 base, 2 out of 5 is not bad for hits.
No,
I dig it, man. He said it'd glow on it. All right, so there
Can
it
I send
is.
him back and get him signed?
That would be an interesting twist. Yeah. Let me get these squared away for. All right, there we go. So. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa.
And 40 out of 50, 45 out of 50.
Nice.
So there you go. You had a 25% chance, basically, to hit this, and you did it twice.
Boom.
There you go.
Kaboom.
Dig it, man. Card killer. Awesome.
Thank you, card killer.
Awesome as always, man. Appreciate it. You can head right over to, I want to see some red too, man. You can head right over to Card Killer's Instagram. I believe he has the link set up from his Instagram as well. I will let you fondle your cards.
Thank you. I'm glad the camera's off.
Dangle, in the meantime, bought some Presidente. Would you like to see some Presidente open?
I would love to see some Presidente.
Card Killer said I will sign them for sure. So there's your answer.
There we go. We'll send
there you go.
Back.
Gonna have some autoed merch right there.
Autoed merch.
Let's keep this mantle in the background. Hey Doug, how do you feel about picking out four boxes?
Picking out 4? Okay.
This is a fresh case.
Fresh.
So these are just literally they're just thrown.
Not even looking. I'm looking at you guys. Hey, hopefully the shine from our heads isn't too much. There we go.
There we go. All right, so one more time before we jump ship from Card Killer. Listen, brother, I appreciate you so much. I absolutely love what you're doing for the culture. And for those who are also interested, Card Killer has some unbelievable original art. If you can find it, get your hands on it. It is gorgeous. Starry Night, I'm not even going to get into it. I'm not even going to get into how good that piece is. But Card Killer, I appreciate you hanging out. And if you want, we're now going to get into some crazy presidential relics. If you got time to stick around. These ones are for Dangle. Dangle! Are you ready? He's like, I'm pretty sure I already follow him on Instagram. Everybody should. Just to get that bright pop of art in your life, you should follow as many artists as you can. Nobody wants feeds filled with political garbage and dog videos when you can have original art and cat videos.
You know, I found a really cute dog video on Instagram that was puppies and little baby chicks.
Puppies and baby chicks?
Cute. Wish I could find it. I showed my wife. Oh, here. Was that it? No, wait. Hold on.
You mean you don't have it saved?
I don't even know how to do that.
Art in your feed. That's what KP, if you were to see my list every day when I wake up and I go through Instagram, it is just original art, comic books, original art, comic books, original art, and redheads. That's it. That's all that shows up in there. Can I just make sure I can show this on there?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I mean, really, follow artists and animals. How can that's there ain't shit. That's great. See, how can that not make you smile? It's just wonderful. You know what else is wonderful? El Presidente. Dangle.
Hey, are there any classified documents in these boxes?
There could
We should check.
Oh, I should check.
Check.
You should and report them immediately.
Yeah, report it immediately. Wow, that got political. Sorry, guys.
Ooh, that is a piece of Benjamin Franklin paper.
Wow. It's, I just watched National Treasure, and I bet if you put that over a candle or heat it up with lemon,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
probably a hidden message on there about stealing the Declaration of Independence.
He was known for that stuff, too.
Yeah, fancy.
Goodness. Yeah, that's probably, I'm not saying it is, because I can't legally say that, but it's probably a secret message from Benjamin Franklin.
That's pretty cool. You know, he was the president of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, so he's technically a president. Ooh, look at that.
That is Taft, the skinniest of all presidents.
Nifty. Let me see that.
There you go.
His image is wider than the cut.
Yeah, his image is wider than the cut.
I am working on communications with Super Break, so I would like to have something. Don, welcome, man.
What's going on, Don? It's only okay if previous to this you were hanging out with the Above a Bar podcast. Otherwise, your absence is inexcusable. We haven't hit a cut sig yet.
No, we have not.
Be nice, right?
I think it'd be kind of cool to see an entire run of presidents from here.
I concur. Oh, Grant! Ooh, he must have been a lefty. Look, it's smudged.
That is, yeah. That was me, man. That was how I wrote. Look at that. That's pretty cool.
Oh, I'm sorry, Don. Don is in the middle of a manufacturing nightmare.
Sorry, man. Sorry to hear that.
Elwood! Oh, he's probably commenting about the Blues Brothers movie.
There you go. I like it.
That's President Grant discussing the Blues Brothers.
I'm a soul man.
George Washington.
Heard of him?
Oh, that's interesting. Huh.
All right. Elwood Manor was a headquarters and field hospital during the Civil War.
You know.
So when you see Elwood right there, he could be referring to Elwood, prosperous antebellum agricultural operation of middle size, perched on a knoll overlooking Wilderness Run. There you go.
That's pretty amazing. This is odd imprint on that. That looks like it's old type.
Or it looks like an eyeball from Everything Everywhere All at Once. Just because I saw that last night.
Actually, so George Washington did not have wooden teeth.
Nope.
Can you elaborate on that for them?
They were not wooden teeth. They were primarily bone teeth, ivory teeth. But they still were very, very uncomfortable at all times. He was very uncomfortable, which is why he never smiled. And there's actually, if you watch the John Adams miniseries, David Morse plays George Washington, and I think does a great job with that constant, exhaustion of dealing with the pain.
That's starring Paul Giamatti.
Paul Giamatti, Laura Linney plays his wife. The cast of that is incredible.
More Taft.
Whoa. You could build a whole document.
Yeah, I mean, probably that document.
We found a document. We had a couple that were similar. We could actually put them next to each other, I remember.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. So that is from a signed document. You can see the filigree on the bottom. That's going to be from the bottom.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can actually find that.
Pretty cool.
Oh, John, speaking of John Adams,
Oh my.
there is a little bit of ink on there. Look at take a picture. There you go.
Oh yeah, look at that. You know, soon I need to pull out our documents and go through them with you. You'll see some cool stuff.
I don't think they're ready for that jelly
No, they're not.
because that is so mind. People don't believe that stuff exists.
Yeah.
You may hurt people's brain. With that said, you should do that. We should hurt some brains.
Dawn, I did not. Could you send it again, please?
All right, and the final box, which I personally hope has an autograph in it, because I haven't seen one yet. And it's not good for my reputation if I don't start pulling them soon.
Oh,
you know what? I'm not, wow.
Not mad at that.
Meriwether Lewis with the distinctly beautiful handwriting.
Yes.
And his partner, Mr. Clark, with just
a little bit.
Yeah. Lewis and Clark, ladies and gentlemen.
That's pretty cool.
And they went out west. The simple fact that he wrote the word west on there
Wow.
instantly makes that a credible piece.
That's beautiful. You know, some people had incredible writing, and you could look at the presidential documents. Jefferson's writing was so neat and meticulous versus some of the other ones that are impossible to read. It's pretty cool to kind of even look how people wrote. I'm left-handed, so I write horribly, but it's pretty amazing. That's pretty cool. I love that type of stuff. I've been to the Meriwether Post Pavilion in Maryland, the concert venue.
Dig that, man. That's a nice hit.
That's pretty cool. That's a new one.
That's right. We haven't hit Lewis and Clark.
We have not.
And finally, James Monroe.
He had a big nose, I think. Is that in the picture? Does he have a big nose?
He's got a schnoz, but it's obscured by the...
Oh, yeah, the cracked ice. That's cool.
All right, there you go, homie.
Beautimus.
Let me write my dangle on there. Not like a heart monitor signature. I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh, so much nicer with this.
All right, yeah, it makes a big difference.
I can roll around now.
I was gonna make you stand up, but frankly, we found that I can solve that problem.
My back would love that. That would be great. Oh, you said this was fine to show on camera, right?
No. Nope.
So Dangle, by the way, because you were the first person to buy from that brand new case of Presidential, we got something for you, a little unannounced gift. Hey, look, it's a Bitcoin.
It's a little bit of a coin.
That is a little bit of a coin. It's 1 ounce of pure copper covered in a gold-looking metal.
With a B on it.
It's definitely a B. So there you go, man. You can use that as your lucky coin. You can carry it in your pocket. You can flip it to determine which of the kids do which of the chores, whatever you got to do. So Dangle says about 30 minutes away from me, they had an Oregon Trail Interpretive Center and has a ton of his stuff about the Oregon Trail. You can still see sections of the trail carved out by the wagons.
Can you see where people died of dysentery?
Did they have drawings of their meager rations? There you go, man. You got a nice Bitcoin. Richie Rich. Yeah, it does have a Richie Rich vibe.
How rich can you get? You're never gonna know till you're mad. This young boy, Richie Redness, how rich? That's rich.
Uh,
I'm here, man. Let's see more. Buy stuff so I can see stuff. Otherwise, I got to go home.
You actually have Doug in the building. You know how rare that is?
I am in the building.
Typically, it's like, all right, all the work is done. Only the live stuff is left. DC, you've got this.
I trust you. For the most part, I trust you.
Ooh, which pair should we show?
Ooh, that's a good one. Let me think about which one we can do here. Let's see. How about let's do that Wonder Woman right there.
Actually, that is the only one I've done.
Oh my goodness. Okay, how about the Black Panther?
Okay, yeah. I dig it.
Can you dig it?
We can dig it. We can dig it. I mean, come on, man. Yes, Wobblers are made by Funko, by the way.
Wobblers.
It is a Funko Pop. Too bad it was too late on the trail to find random organs and pianos laying alongside the trail.
I can show anything I want, but I have restraint, unlike some of you.
Doug can show sneak peeks.
Did they see the giant dick in the background?
No. I actually, they may have seen it, but they did not comment on your giant dick in the background.
Look at that right there. Boom.
Do you know what's special about it? I know you know.
Okay, that one.
Do you guys know what's special about it?
Use two hands, DC.
I need to use two hands. It's heavy.
Yeah.
It's got heft. It's got girth to it.
It's all downhill from here. Look at that. Signed, baby. That was a gift from Eric Dickerson to my family.
Because when you're Doug, you get...
Yeah. Say it. Just say it.
You get autographed dicks for your home and office.
That's right.
That is what's great about being Doug.
I figured it'd feel a lot more at home here.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, he agrees.
Yeah, he agrees. That's right, ED. Good old ED.
What else do we have that I can show?
Who doesn't love ED?
What else do we have?
One thing that I didn't even mention yet.
Yeah.
Was that one or that one?
Let's see here. Some cool stuff in here, but
I did mention the ones that are on the couch.
yes.
The casting couch was mentioned.
The casting couch was mentioned. Did you show some of that stuff?
I showed a lot of the Rouge.
The Rouge one.
I did not spoil all but two of the myths.
Yep.
And we did go through a plethora of the Valentine's Day.
Okay.
So the casting couch has been filled with stuff that we've seen.
Man, I'm gone for 30 minutes. You just go crazy. You just go crazy.
But yeah, the other two have not been shown, and that piece has not been shown.
This is a fun one.
Are you willing to get rid of it is the question.
Well, I think this is something we could use as something when we are working on further projects. Look at that Funko Pop with an original acrylic painting
by Jay Sullivan,
legendary G.I. Joe artist. We do have some pretty incredible G.I. Joe material. And if you turn that around, the Cobra Fang, that helicopter, man, that was one of my absolute favorite toys. That and the Hiss Tank. Those, I loved it. And the Deep Six submersible.
How many of those Deep Six submersibles did you own?
I had two, because the first one, putting together with my dad, he got so frustrated that he threw it against the fireplace, broke it, cursed, and said, "I'll buy you a new one." So I have true fond memories of the Deep Six submersible, and because I look back now 40 years later, and that's what I remember the most is his just cursing, and then "I'll buy you a new one," and then going to the store and buying another Deep Six submersible. I love it.
Now, as a parent, you understand that frustration.
Absolutely. totally. And it's very much reminiscent of my childhood memories. I've become my father, and I'm probably better at that than my dad was. I grew up with Lego and putting things together, but my dad, that was a rough time for him. But boy, fond memories now of Deep Six, which is why I have the Deep Six artwork from that break, because
Yeah, that is
I
true.
loved it.
The before and after there you go. You had the before and after battle version.
That's right.
That's a good way to put it, Kevin. I like that spin.
Yeah, Jay Sullivan and I talk quite constantly. He is a Southern California guy. We talk art, we talk sports, and we get along pretty well. One of the great things about this is we get to talk art with the artists, have them in the room quite often. I was talking with Murph about that earlier. Having the art with us really is, the artists with us is pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Dangle did a thing.
Dangle, what did you do now?
Dangle said, "I want 4 more presidentials,
4 more,
and a Bowman Chrome Mega Box."
Do we have Bowman Crow Mega?
I don't know. Oh, you know what? I wonder if he took that.
I think he might have taken that.
Then he didn't take it off the site either.
No, he did not. Dangle, we will have to refund you the Bowman Chrome Mega Box because those left the room today.
They did.
So we will. DC knows how to make that happen.
Yeah.
But the Super Breaks, we need like Felix the Magic Cat to reach into his bag and pull these out. I'm going to let you do it this time.
Okay. I'm just gonna.
1, 2. What's in the box? What's in the box? You want me to stack these up somewhere in the back?
I mean, if you want to, I would. Sure. Don't hurt yourself.
Whatever makes this go better. Hey, everybody. All right. Look at that. We got a space for it and everything. This is my real job here.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm just the service.
It's just the box stacker.
There we go. Look at that. And a nice box for future use. This is another good one we could show. I really like this one.
Oh yeah, that one turned out really good. Yeah, let's do a peek on that. Check out that match. How good is that? It doesn't get more accurate. I like to think of her busting out the 4th wall. That's what that is.
Snazzy.
That turned out perfect.
Yeah, we got lucky. As my dad would say, better to be lucky than good.
It's true. You know, that is going to chafe Trevor's buttocks that was ordered after he took it away.
Yeah.
All right, let me disable that product.
Do it. Do it.
There we go. I believe everything else is already gone. All right, it is. All right, Dangle, you ready for round 2?
Open sesame.
No, Dangle, we have to just give a refund because that was technically Trevor's. So we just have to, for our bookkeeping reasons. All right, man, let's do this. I'm telling you, we have to get an autograph.
I want it. Big wanna.
Iggy the Guana.
I'm probably gonna head out soon, but I want to see this.
I was gonna say, I know you're not going before this. I know that's not happening.
I'll pull up a chair.
I'll try not to draw it out too much. Relic and Michelle.
Oh my. She did a funny skit with James Corden where they were doing International Dodgeball Championship. It's pretty funny.
I didn't see it. Oh.
Put it away.
Oh, yeah, it's just
Yeah. Let me look.
All right, we're going to. Oh, somebody knocked at the door. Somebody's at the door.
That's a good one.
Somebody's at the door.
Save it till the end. No, you can open it.
Oh, James Madison. Alexander Hamilton and Thomas Jefferson. Are you kidding me right now?
Boom.
Oh.
Founding Fathers, DC.
Oh my, this is so good a musical could be written about it. That's how good this is.
I'm willing to wait for it.
I just want to be in the room where it happens.
I was just going to make that joke. So good. So good. We are in the room where it happens.
That's right. That just happened.
It is this room, and we are making it happen.
And it just happened. Oh, you know who I wish was here? Theodosia.
Theodosia. Dear, we should write her a letter.
Did you know Theodosia died? She was on a ship and it sunk and they never found the ship or Theodosia, but she is considered lost at sea.
Wow, I did not know that.
All right. Oh, wait,
you knew something I didn't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is January 18th, 2023. It is 7:08 p.m. Pacific. DC just did something he didn't think was possible, besides a backflip.
We know that's not possible.
I actually knew something that Doug didn't know. Whew.
Yes, all handwritten samples. I'll read the chat because you're too busy gloating. I will do your job.
Thank you. Somebody's got to do it, right? There it is, man. It's like I marked it in the calendar.
We'll celebrate that in a break one day. We'll have memorialized.
You know,
we'll get a little plaque right here.
It doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure, like, the world is ending at this moment. So they were like, "I will throw DC a bone before it all ends."
We're gonna put a plaque up, on this date. Actually, to be completely honest, I did know that. I just wanted you to feel like you were smart.
So now it's on January 18th, 2023 at 7:08 p.m. Pacific. Doug gaslighting DC. The old gaslighting break.
That's how I roll. We should do a ghosting break where we open the product, they see it, and they never see it again.
It's ghost stealing.
It's ghosting. It's a ghost product. That's next year's Halloween product. We're going to ghost. We're going to show you. You're going to love it. And then we're just going to take it away from you.
I'm pretty sure there's other breakers that already do that. Yeah. That's not.
But we're doing it intentionally.
Yeah.
We're doing it for fun.
Tango's like, I want box number 18 of every break from here on out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we unfortunately other breakers already have done the ghosting and we don't want to copy. Oh, the relic, the Johnny Hancock. Oh, look at the crease. Yeah, that's right. Kevin says,
better to say it that way than show you my ED.
That's right. Oh, look, scotch. Wait a second. Hops, gold leaf, kettles. This is a list of something.
Sure. So did you know when we had a presidential collection, John Hancock was in there? You know why John Hancock was in a presidential autograph collection?
No, why?
because he was president of the Continental Congress.
Oh,
Yes.
that makes sense. President
So-
of the Continental Congress.
Yep.
I dig that. Handwriting of some of the greatest, one of the greatest sets of sideburns,
Yeah.
the old Van Buren.
Martin Van Buren.
I could never get, believe it or not, I could never get the connection.
So I once had to grow mutton chops for a theater performance I was doing. I was Constable, the bad guy in Fiddler on the Roof. And I had to grow mutton chops for the summer for that performance. And we would grow them, and then I shaved, I had them, and then we would use mascara to make them darker and thicker for on stage. But yes, I actually have had mutton chops. I was probably in my early 20s. That's pretty impressive. I don't have hair like that. But yeah, that's a handwritten sample there. Looks like he's writing thunder, blunder. Looks like you get the word owner in there. You know, slave owners. Who the heck knows?
Yeah. Yep. You know what? So far, you're doing really well, Dangle.
You're getting really good variety.
Yeah. I dig it. I really like the second 4 a little bit more than the first 4. I hope it continues.
Dun, dun, dun.
Relic. Hello, Mel. Hello,
Welcome.
Jimmy.
Yeah, we're having too much fun in here. It's a problem.
Solid as Barack, as they said.
We got Barack and you got Michelle.
That's right, Barack and Michelle. There you go.
Let's see that one. Typed out a short, reflected my home for review on gathered at FedEx.
Thomas Jefferson.
Ooh.
Oh, that is old.
He was a great singer and
Really?
rapper. He was one of the, he was great.
Didn't he and some other scrub come up with the actual rap battle?
Yeah,
Philosophy?
it was incredible. Those rap battles back then were legit. Washington was the MC. It was incredible.
That's another list.
Look at that.
Product list. The book cuts are the worst. We agree, Derek. We
This
agree.
is not a book. I think this is a document.
Yeah, that looks like a.
Which breaks my heart, but you know, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, it says number 18 merchant. So
Yeah.
yeah. The other one's like the Obama book thing. Yeah.
Irrelevant.
But the TJ stuff, that is at least period. All right, last one, man.
Bunch of Democrats. Where's the book cuts of Republicans? The Democrats would say that the Republicans don't know how to read or write. So there you go.
More handwriting. James Polk.
Polk.
Polk, like the county.
Look at that. Shiny. All right.
Oh, interesting. We haven't seen that before. That is Andy Johnson. The old Johnson. It looks like he dotted his lowercase j on some really nice paper.
Oh, look at that. Andrew Johnson.
I will say high concentration of handwriting samples here, Derek.
Very much so. Actually, it looks like this one was cut from a handwritten document, in my opinion.
Yeah, that right there. You can see the tops of some words. So, very good, man. I like your second 4 more than your first 4. I do declare.
I do declare. Look at that.
And the dangle.
Nifty. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man. Thank you for letting me open your stuff.
Snazzy. I can put those over here. Yes, sir. You the boss. Oh. My goodness.
I feel like I'm missing something, Doug. What am I?
I don't know, man.
What am I missing?
You've been drinking, so maybe that has something to do with it all.
Boy, I wish only one beer would actually make me
Yeah.
lose my wits. But oh, there's what people don't know. I actually did put an Easter egg that you just can't see. You can't see it.
Oh.
And I did that on purpose. I just
Yeah.
want you to know. There is an Easter egg in the background.
Yeah.
No, actually, there are cut sigs in there. The presidential signatures are. We've seen the master copy sheet.
Yep. Yep.
And we can confirm there are presidential signatures in there.
Yep.
As you can imagine, not easy pulls because there's only one of each.
I think there's multiple of the later ones. We pulled a couple Jimmy Carters and Gerald Ford.
Ford, yeah.
Look at that. I think I have a vinyl idols of Stan Lee, like that kind of thing, for this future break we were talking about. Some fun stuff up there.
Mm-hmm.
My Thanos collection. All right. We're missing some mega boxes.
Yeah, he's sour that we don't have any of the
I'm
baseball.
sorry.
Yeah, that was Trevor took his toys and went home.
Yeah. There were some financial reporting issues that we're trying to do it the right way. It was easy for him to sell them on that form.
These still exist.
Still exists.
We've never put these online. We just do. What did you want to do with them?
Yeah, I think we happy to sell them. We've got 4. I don't know what they're going for these days. 75 or I don't know, 100 or something. 75 maybe.
I don't know. I'd have to look.
Yeah.
Show those Rogue One hits again.
I only have Rouge 1 hits. I'm sorry.
So you know why he said that is because I refused to show the big hits. I only showed the little ones. He's trying to be sly.
Oh.
KP's trying to be
the
sly.
Hits just keep on coming.
Yep.
Call of the Captain. These were limited edition Topps cards that are dedicated to Derek Jeter. And there are autographs in there. There are a lot of relic cards that have other players. But the autographs are Derek Jeter. If you are into one of the most iconic players of the last 30 years, then there you go. They are fun. Top makes these great sub-series, these player-specific. I think they've got a Juan Soto set coming out. They've done cards for, they did a Cal Ripken set earlier. I had one because one of the cards featured my dad's home building company advertising pieces. My dad's company was a sponsor of Cal Ripken Jr. when he broke the record. And so these great images of Cal Ripken breaking the record, waving in front of the scoreboard, all have my dad's Ryland Home sign behind him. So that's pretty cool too. Yeah, so DC's doing some research now. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm actually just sorting right now. I see them for between 75 and 99. I want to see what they're actually selling for though, because you can list them for whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's a matter of which ones are actually.
Well, certainly, I would love to see these opened. So no, I'd have to go. I have the set in my vault, the Ripken one. I'm pretty sure it was a Topps series. It was like 50 cards. I had one that had an autograph and one that did not have an autograph. That's in my vault. Go Ripken. I was at those games where he tied and broke the record. If somebody wants these, happy to open them, sell them. I think they're really cool. I like Jeter. I'm not a Yankees guy, but Jeter is a great player. Cal Ripken was a great guy, great player, and was really iconic to Baltimore. He was, you're right. I mean, the Iron Man kind of guy. So
It's the range that they tend to be in.
yeah, I mean, I think if we did 75 on each, would be great. I'd be happy to sell them at 75. And if somebody wanted all four, I'd probably take $5 off a box or something if they wanted all four. Yeah, this did not, the set I'm thinking about did not come with the book. This was a series put out by Topps. I, living in Baltimore through that, had a chance to meet him a few times as we did some work with the Orioles, was always one of the nicest guys. He and my mother worked on a charity together called Baltimore Reads. It's where I met Tom Maddie and Johnny Unitas. Great guy, real understated. My mom would come home and oh yeah, I met this guy at the charity thing today. He was a baseball player. I think he was a shortstop. He's tall, really attractive. I don't know his name. And we're like, you mean like Cal Ripken? She's like, yeah, Cal Ripken. That's his name. Is he good? We're like, yeah, he's Cal Ripken. He's got one of the guys.
When he managed to get on the field.
Yeah, when he could get on the field. The best ability is availability. Yeah. And that was always his downfall. So one day he will, I hopefully, be recognized for his talent as opposed to his fragility.
That's true.
I once threw out the opening pitch in an Orioles game.
You threw out the opening pitch in
I threw out the opening pitch in an Orioles game, and then that game went on to become the game that had the most home runs hit at the time. And I think it was an Angels-Orioles game. And my dad actually, the cool part, my dad was invited to throw out the first pitch because he sponsored the Orioles, but my dad was a catcher and actually played minor league baseball for the Angels, very low league as a younger player. So he asked if he could catch the first pitch. And so I got to throw out the first pitch to my dad with the Oriole as the umpire, which was pretty cool.
So was it a strike or was it a ball?
It was a strike.
It was a strike.
Yep. I was a baseball player.
Mm-hmm.
So pitching coach, I was a catcher myself, but I did not embarrass myself or bring embarrassment to my family name.
Now, you do realize that not only did you get to throw out the first pitch, but you got to live 90% of the men in this chat's dream of their father just playing catch with them.
Playing catch with my dad. It was, and there were signs, like go Chads, because both of our middle names are Chad. My father was Robert Chad. I'm Douglas Chad. He went by Chad. So we really got to, it was like go Chad. And somewhere I have all the photos. They were signed. We actually had Ripken sign a few of them for us. So, I flew out. I was in college at the time. And I flew out from Washington to Maryland, and it was I got off the plane and put on a shirt that was long sleeved and nice, and went from the airport to the baseball stadium.
Not too shabby.
It was pretty memorable. One of those things you remember your entire life.
I once threw up at a baseball game.
Okay, so you I think are doing a vomiting tour. And you've got checked off baseball, football, Comic-Con, your wedding, all those things.
Almost your mom's car, but we haven't told that story yet.
What's his name from The Cutting Edge, who would throw up before every hockey game or performance because it calmed his nerves. T.B. Sweeney, that was his name.
Yes.
I love that movie. Moira Kelly was hot. Toe pick. It's a great film. We're getting nothing done. Can you please pay attention?
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Hockey game was the last thing that's on there. Chef said I re-enlisted at a Rangers game. Is that Rangers game at home plate for the last time?
Yeah.
That he re-enlisted.
Rainier. So is that the Mariners minor league? Mount Rainier, which had a great commercial when I was in college there. It was just a guy on a motorcycle, and every time he shifted to a change, he'd be like,
Tacoma.
Rainier beer. It was great. Yeah, Tacoma.
Yeah, that's
Mount
it.
Rainier.
Yep. Dangle said, I never got to play catch with my dad, but I had some badass uncles who took up the job, and I will never forget them. Hey, man, listen.
That counts, man.
It's having somebody on the other end of that ball.
Yep.
That's the big.
That count. Rainier beer. That was a great commercial. Mount Rainier. I was just looking at that last week. I will be in D.C. probably in October. So usually, I don't know if the Nationals will be in the playoffs. I was there a couple years ago. The Smithsonian was doing it was during the 50th anniversary of the Apollo mission, and we were doing a sponsorship with the Nationals. So I was at that game with the Smithsonian, and I got the T-shirt, and they had like John Glenn's spacesuit in there, in the display. It was pretty cool. That was the year they won the World Series. They were not having a great year, and then all of a sudden they took off, and second half just dominated and won the World Series. Howie Kendrick, baby.
So the Apollo mission, was that when he had to fight the Russian in America? Or
Yes. So if you think about that, Apollo really went from the villain to the good guy, and you could argue whether he was more integral to the plot of the third Apollo mission versus the fourth Apollo mission. I'm partial to the fourth one because I like the soundtrack more. But the third Apollo mission was incredibly powerful as well, and had one of the greatest sport villains of all time.
And I don't have it with me. I have a Dolph Lundgren.
True, and I will
Ivan Drago.
constantly go when people go, "What's your prediction?" My prediction, Bane. All the time. I love it. What's my prediction? Bane.
Yeah, Mr. T. Mr. T. in my youth was one of the guys that this is gonna sound crazy, that I aspired to be.
Yeah.
I have a very similar haircut as him.
Bling.
Yeah, I just wanted to have a Fort Knox amount of gold
Totally.
around my neck at all times.
Yeah.
And I wanted to pity the fools.
Clubber Lang was an incredibly well-crafted film baddie. And I believe actually there was an article in maybe Rolling Stone where they ranked bad people in sport films, and he was number 2 behind the Denzel Washington basketball dad character, and I think it was He Got Game. That was the most villainous bad guy, but Clubber Lang was iconic. I'm a big Rocky 3, Rocky 4 fan. I will listen to the Rocky 4 soundtrack in my car quite often, probably going home.
Just an FYI, my second favorite Mariner of all time is being inducted into the Hall of Fame in August, King Felix Hernandez.
Yeah, great player. You know who else was a big fan of Felix Hernandez? Was Mike Trout. Mike Trout loved facing Felix Hernandez. I'm a big fan of him, but I was always like Jay Buhner, Edgar Martinez. Those were the guys I thought. Edgar Martinez was one of my favorite players in baseball, even as an Angels fan. But King Felix was great, and he got traded, I think, to New York, and then didn't do well, but now came back, and great guy. But yeah, Mike Trout loved playing against him.
Now, Dangle, you said you've already got tickets. Am I to believe that you're a Mariners fan? If you're actually going to go see this? A little bit, right?
A titch. Just a titch.
What was Trevor wearing when he came here today?
He was wearing a Griffey hoodie, junior hoodie that came from baseballism.com. They make incredible baseball clothing, very high quality, and I believe I got him that for Christmas. That was his Christmas present. Trevor has always loved Ken Griffey Jr., the kid. He was wearing that, man.
So who is the better kid, Griffey or Trout?
It's a great question, and it depends on how you're looking at the debate. I think if you were talking about who was more iconic, say, in the card world, if you're talking about who maybe saved baseball in Seattle, the kid, as in Griffey, would be more iconic. I think if you're talking about Flash, it was Griffey. If you're talking about consistency, you're talking about overall greatness, Trout, I think, will go down in history as the better player. Um, one of the things I think about a lot is, we have a guy every year who has an incredible year. And then every year is asked, is he going to be the next Trout? And then, it was Mookie Betts, and it was Christian Yelich, and it was Bellinger, and all these guys who are very up and down. And what you see with Mike Trout is this just incredible consistency where when he's playing, I mean, last year he missed 40 games and he hit 40 home runs. And people thought he was done. He hurt his back. People like he's done. And then he came back and hit 40 home runs and hit 290. And Mike Trout's normal year is quite often the other guy's best year. And that to me is astounding. Trout is just there. And he's so consistent and so bland, really, that people don't give him that kind of credit. His biggest personality thing is he loves weather. He's like a weather nerd. So we'll see. I'm a Trout guy. I'm an Angels guy. I love Griffey. I think his swing is one of the best swings you'll ever see. It was so smooth and clean. Trout's is a little more compact and angry in a sense, a little more powerful, whereas Griffey's was so effortless and flowing. It was a thing of art. It was beautiful.
Yeah, the bat on the backswing was like his signature logo.
Yep.
Dangle says, I have tickets to opening day, the All-Star game, including the Home Run Derby, and Felix's Hall of Fame weekend. It's going to be a busy summer in Seattle.
Hope it's a good one.
Yeah, try to get some sleep. I heard it's pretty sleepless up there.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, that's honestly, I have been here for about 10 hours.
Yeah. Not as long as me.
Not as long as you. That's right. You got here about an hour before I did.
I care more.
That's it. That's right. That's exactly what it is. So if everyone here is done, we are going to call it the quits. Let's take a peek to see who's live, because I'm sure there is somebody we know that would love 10 amazing people to watch them do amazing things. We have Kaiser. Oh, that's a given. Kaiser.
Who's the woman playing the ukulele?
I don't know. She was just on my cover page.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get the Kaiser, ladies and gents.
I feel like you and I when we see Kaiser, it's embarrassing because we don't have that kind of hair. It's luscious. So I just want to grab it.
Envious.
I'm so envious. That's like my back.
Dangle, did you order him?
Did he order?
Did you order the captains? I don't have an order from you. Now, granted, my tablet sometimes can be slow.
Let's see here. Wix. Orders. Manage orders. I do not see the Jeter thing. You're a liar. Did you make the Art from the Heart live?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Dangle, if you buy it, you open it. Chef said he's out. Because,
I would love to see that opened.
Yeah, oh, it's on there, buddy. I put it on the site when you asked the question.
Just for you. Derek's dream.
Derek's dream would be to, once he finally leaves this earth, to be interred under home plate at the stadium in Seattle.
Yeah. So I was in Seattle over Christmas with my family doing some work. Went to a few museums, the Burke Museum, the Museum of Flight, and I love the Seattle Kraken logo. That's like the. I'm not a Mariners guy or a Sounders guy or a Seahawks guy. I'm a Ducks fan in hockey, but I really do. I bought a Kraken mug because I like the Kraken logo. I think it was really well conceived. I like the name. That is the one thing you will see me with. That is Seattle. My children are all wearing Western Washington University sweatshirts because I went there. We went shopping. I got a discount, and they're all Viking representing. So go Vikings, go WWU, and go Kraken. Release the Kraken.
As you all know, I got a custom Kraken jersey from our dear friend Scuba. And I absolutely love it. I love everything about the Kraken. I love how they came up with the design.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't love is their mascot.
Oh, is it bad?
Have you not seen it?
I have not.
Oh my God! Google the Seattle Kraken mascot and prepare to not believe your eyes.
Daniel does research and he loves really bad mascots. And like, if you ever want to see the San Diego Chargers,
Oh yeah, the
horrible, yeah.
Bolt man. Yeah, Dangle, order him. He would love to see what's inside of here. So we will stick around for that.
You know who's proven to be a good mascot is Wild Wing. That's the Ducks
Wild Wing?
mascot. He's been very popular, and not abnormal. Rampage was a very highly rated football mascot. He's, it doesn't look too weird. He's a ram, so he's got a big head and horns and stuff. All right, I'm looking at Bowie the Troll. So the Troll is that is horrendous. Wow.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that is the worst.
Trolls have a significance in Northwest Washington. An artist that I know in Denmark is famous for making troll out of found wood, and he's done some stuff up there. But there is a troll by a bridge in Seattle, so it's very relevant. I don't necessarily think a troll goes with a kraken, but I was really disappointed when they were doing the announcement of the logo, and they didn't have Liam Neeson say, "Release the Kraken." How is that possible? All right, I just got that order in.
Yeah. So he did end up buying out the whole thing. So if you want to do
Yes, I will refund him
20. So you're going to get a little rebate on that, Dangle, for buying all 4. Doug is going to handle that.
How do I do that on your app? I don't even know.
Actually, it's right here.
Oh, look at that magic! Issue refund. Oh, okay here. I don't want to hit everything.
You can do.
Edit amount?
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
Look at that. You're Jaime Barante from Stand and Deliver.
I don't think I've seen that.
What?
I don't think I have.
All right.
Trevor just texted me, said, "I just got home. I hope the show is going well." I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Is the show going well? 5 of you are watching and hanging out with us still.
All right, refund. I think I'm doing it right. If not, we'll figure it out. I think I just issued $20.
All right, Dangle.
That's why they don't trust me with this. Yep, it worked.
Call of the Captain Tops. This is Montgomery Club. Derek Jeter, you are looking for an auto. Everyone is going to have a relic from somebody. Good luck, man. If you pull an auto, they are worth boku bucks.
Don't use fancy words.
They are worth cheddar. Craig said, it is nice having you here.
Oh, well, I enjoy being here.
I agree. I try to get him more often. He's just very busy.
That's exhausting.
I am exhausting. All right, let's fix the focus.
I just want to see angels. Look at all that technical stuff, man. Look at that. That's impressive.
That's why I'm here.
Magic.
All right, I think I'm supposed to go from the back forward, I was told.
Xander.
JV.
Bryce. Was he like a flipper on that? What's he got in his hand? A flipper? Oh, so
Yeah.
he could slide without breaking his hand?
I think so.
Yeah.
Manny.
Rafael Devers, $300 million man with the Red Sox. Randy.
Great photographer.
So Randy didn't, they talked about, what did you hear about people breaking into his house? He says, no, I just keep a bag of baseballs by my bed.
That's all he needs. He's murdered how many birds?
One, but it's pretty epic.
It's more than
it's gone, yeah.
More than I've murdered. That we know of.
Murdered is the wrong way to say it.
Oh, wouldn't you, of all
Look
people,
at that.
nail a hoorod out of 175?
Look at that.
My kit
I got that. What do you
on the back side of him.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's all self-sustaining.
Here you go, sir.
Thank you.
Happy to help.
Thank you, Vanna.
Happy to help. Look at that.
Panda. Can you get one of the empty boxes? Yeah, I mean, if you ask Derek and he says it's okay, yeah, sure. All right, there's a good start.
Let me see that beautiful thing.
Juan.
One gone.
That's out of $150.
Nice. Look at
I'm
that.
just gonna need the whole thing.
Jeez.
Yeah,
I'm out. I can't do anymore.
This
you wore
is
me out, man.
getting real.
I am exhausted already. How do you do this for so long?
I'm well practiced.
Yeah.
You can lecture and deliver knowledge. I can break stuff.
So you're like my kids.
I am, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Just an older, dumber version of your kids. Cheater! I mean, that's kind of who you want to get in here, right? That is a non-numbered rainbow foil Jeter. That is a reprint of that old Yankee card.
These are cool. They're pretty cards. Look at that.
Another reprint.
Is that a Mariner he's jumping over there? I can't see.
It's a Ranger.
Oh, yeah.
He's trying to do his best Pee Wee Reese in this.
Boy, that one of the most iconic card images of all time. Might be one of the most beautiful cards ever made.
Another historical reprint. And that's Polar Pete Alonso. That's out of $150.
$150.
Box 2. Man, oh man, my phone is blowing up. It's probably it's probably bourbon.
Probably bourbon.
He's like
if you need to take a message, I can break a box.
Yeah, well, you can do that. Hey, Dangle, how about we get Doug to break the third box? Third one is a charm. I'll even have the piles preset for you.
Look at that. My, oh my.
Another hoorod.
Hey, you think he's good or something? Like, there's so many cards of him.
Right? I don't know that team he plays for, though.
The Mariners. Mariners.
Smoltz. Got some smoltz on your face?
Look at all these. There's a lot more cards in here than I thought there were. All right, look at that.
Paul. That's out of 175.
Whoa. He'll pay extra for Doug to break one. Boy, that's dangerous.
Goodness. Giancarlo. That's game used. Getting closer to the captain. And they cut it right along the pinstripes, too.
Very nice. Look
Keeping
at that.
Boy,
the next one is a truly iconic card.
Yes, some people may say this one is quite sought after.
I remember opening up those packs.
Do you have one or two of those?
Not anymore.
More Jeets. Here's Boba Fett. That's going to be out of 175.
I was a fan of his dad, Dante. Dante Bichette.
All rise. Out of 99.
What? What number is it?
It's the judge. 95.
Oh, well.
Out of 99.
Paul Malin's back, and you see shiny baseball cards.
That's true.
I see the word shiny now, and I think of the gal from Firefly. Jewel State.
I hear the word shiny, and I think of a crab that Moana once fought.
Shiny.
All right, so in order to break, you are going to need...
talent, skills.
No, actually, no.
No? Okay.
Not
all right.
Not at all.
I have no idea what I'm going to do, Derek. I apologize in advance for this. I make no guarantees that I will not drop your cards, ding your cards, eat your cards, lick. I don't know. I don't really know how this works. So, let's see, man. I'm terrified. I'm shaking. All right. Hello. Look at that. I am like the mini me to DC here. So, so call him mini me. Okay, wow. Look at this is terrifying. I am on camera. I'm doing it's like professional. So, DC's gone. Tell me the truth about DC. What do you guys think about DC? Now that he's walked out of the room, he's completely gone. Okay, so we got Giancarlo Stanton, but let's look here. We've got Elroy Jimenez. I think that's a standard card here. We've got, I need to get a manicure. Boy, I didn't even know that. Hunter Green, Call of the Captain. Look at that. He doesn't drink enough. Okay, I will put some more booze out. Okay, Max Scherzer. Look at that. Pretty nice. Let's see what else we've got here. Pete Alonso. Look at that elbow apparatus. That is, man, when I was a kid, we weren't even allowed to have that kind of stuff when we were playing the games. Okay. Let's keep going here. We've got Pedro Martinez. His most memorable moment was when he threw down Don Zimmer. If you remember that, he just took him down, flipped him over. Jacob deGrom. Where did he sign? Texas, right? He's now a Texas Ranger. Walker, Texas Ranger. Giancarlo Stanton. Kyle Tucker, one of the, his brother Chris Tucker. Do you know what the words are coming out of his mouth?
Yes, I do.
Fernando Tatis. We've got a green Sandy Alcantara, whatever his name is, out of 75.
Wow, that beats me.
So I'm going to let you do that. You're going to handle the fancy stuff.
All right.
Tim Anderson. That is out of 125. Look at that. We're doing pretty well here. Derek Jeter. Looking, like Derek Jeter does. He was on the Yankees. Here is a gold one. Look at that. That's pretty cool.
Oh, that's got to be numbered.
That is not numbered, but I do think that is a parallel. Here's a cool one. Look at that. Derek Jeter. I remember that card. I think that's a reprint. Yep. And then look at this from Manny Machado. This is the military game used uniforms. These would be done on honoring the military or Father's Day. And that is numbered out of 99 as well. That is really a cool piece of game used memorabilia there. Let's see what it says there. The relic contained in this card is not from any specific game, event, or season.
That is a nice blanket statement
that
they've made there.
It's actually from his pajamas. I don't know. So it does say, however, game worn memorabilia, game used memorabilia. So while they can't tell you where it's from, they can tell you that at some point in time it was used. That's beautiful. I like that one a lot.
He's
That's
sweat in
cool.
that.
That's a cool patch. All right, you want to get back into the chair?
You know what? Ask Dangle.
Dangle, you want me to do the last one, or do you want DC to come back and be the pro? I'm not drinking enough, so you might want someone to be drinking while you do this.
He needs to do a shot for hits.
Yeah, right? I have to drive home in a little bit, and I'm not a big drinker. I do like some tequila once in a while, but I'm not a huge drinker, never have been. But Derek, let me know if you would like me or DC to do this. Take your time, no worries. I'd assume the hat, that Machada, is cool. Yes, it is pretty dang cool.
Doug, you're the answer.
Doug, all right.
Oh man, I have been supplanted.
Back to Buffalo. Back to Buffalo.
I've been condemned to death.
Shuffle off to Buffalo.
Doug breaks everything from now on.
That's actually the name of my autobiography. Is Doug Breaks Everything. You've been demoted, according to Kevin P. West. I could certainly go into my breaking voice, where we've got one great pack here of the Call of the Captain cards. Look at that. I can't even tell you how much fun I have opening packs. I grew up doing this. It was with my dad. It's one of my most fond memories is breaking cards with my dad here. So we're gonna start there. We're gonna do the Pokemon style where we bring the cards. Yeah. Roger Clemens, currently shown on the Toronto Blue Jays. Jose Ramirez, wonderful player. Tom Glavine.
Breaking teeth on the gum.
Yeah. Mike Trout.
Oh!
So we finally got our first Halo. And, you could say a lot what you want about Griffey's swing. That's a pretty cool stance. Like, he's pretty good. All right. Nolan Arenado, one of the great third basemen of all time. Again, Eloy Jimenez. Austin Riley. Tim Anderson. Man, we're getting a lot of Tim. Go big, Tim. Bo Bichette. Now we're getting into the shiny stuff. Manny Machado. Out of 99, 94 of 99. Oh, I should have saved that for the last one. Sorry. But you did get a Derek Jeter game-used artifact.
That one might be numbered.
This one it's not in any specific game, but it is a pinstripe.
Yeah.
And it is numbered 50 out of 50.
Oh, the bookend.
The bookend of that.
Nice.
You got a gorgeous Derek Jeter pinstriped uniform that is spectacular. Game use, and so the card itself features his 2900th hit on September 14th, but this is not from that game. But that is pretty dang cool. We've got and then some more parallels. Look at that. And we've got a couple numbered ones here in the back. This is a Devers out of 150. You got number 5 of 50. And then again, Sandy Alcantara out of 50 as well. 24 of 50. So
yeah, you outshined me.
Yeah.
Per usual.
There we go. Hey, man, thanks a lot. I'm out. Thanks a lot, guys. Loved breaking that. It was fun being around. Now that these Wednesday breaks are happening, it's a little easier for me to stay up. And lots of fun, man. Thanks a lot, you guys. Thanks, Derek, for letting me do that, buddy.
Yeah, so I am now gonna have to update my monster.com profile and my
I'm exhausted. I'm out. I can barely keep my eyes open after working for 10 minutes. I'm tired. I'm gonna crash here on the casting couch.
Casting couch, I love it. Yep.
So, but no, hey, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. I'm now gonna head out, take my leave. Thank you all very much, DC. Thank you very much for allowing me
You can get behind me and say goodbye. I mean, you have to.
Thanks a lot. Really enjoy being a part of this. We love what we're doing. We love getting to do it with you guys, and I get to do this with DC and Trevor, some of my favorite people in the world, and get to do this with you guys who make it all worthwhile. Thank you, and keep it up. Let's keep going, man.
Appreciate you, buddy. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
I will see you. I'll lock up. I'll take care
Okay,
of
great.
everything.
I just gotta get some stuff out of there, and then I'm out.
All right, sounds good, bud. Drive home safe, man. I know
I
you're
will,
tired.
talk to you later.
You too. So there you go. How about that for a special treat? Not every day you get that to happen. So Dangle, the extra special, may want to mark this video as the moment you got Doug Dreyer to open up everything. That is the goods. All right, let me see if anybody else put anything in real quick before I sign off as well. Do my due diligence. All right, we are good. With that said, now that we have had that magic moment, let's bomb on Kaiser. Let's send some love to Kaiser. But before we send some love to Kaiser, let's send some love to you. I love each and every one of you. I do. And it's never going to change no matter what happens. Thank you for hanging out with us today. We did have a special treat by having Doug in the house. You're good, Dangle. So we are trying to get this to be more frequently. We're trying to get the schedules to where Doug has more free Wednesdays, as well as Trevor and Doug. He does as a future, yeah. We can get on camera more together and kind of share our knowledge and have fun like this. Because as you can see, if the two of us are together, just imagine how great it is when all three are actually here. It is a ton of fun. So I appreciate everybody. Take care of yourselves and each other. We're going to do this again tomorrow. We will have some stuff to open, and it is going to be a really good time. So let's go ahead and let's raid Follow the Kaiser. Yeah, I am going to hang out for about 5-10 minutes with Kaiser, and then I gotta go home. So take care again. I love you, and good night, everybody.